NaVi coming out on top as Alliance get repelled. A 2 for 3, possibly a 2 for 4. Pycat goes down, as does MyNuts with another shockwave to the scrotum. That'll be a huge fight for NaVi and a buyback on the axe. Pycat, he wants to take out the trash, but can he actually get the dunks? He's being kited around. That sticky goose slowing him down. Blink Dagger getting disabled by the Quills, and Havost just kiting all day. Dendy actually ends up dying to the Battle Hunger. Now Havost caught by the Berserker's call. This should be a dunk, and he's dead. The buyback from Pycat, well worth it as he cleans it up.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the prized gem back in his inventory, but this should secure Roshan with Dendy down, RP down, as well as the Bristleback. EO is still up in case they want to make a relocate venture, but now that all 5 of the lines are up, very risky play. And Loda just gets blown up. Doesn't matter if he has a BKB, he just gets trounced by the duel, and then the Bristleback escapes.
Yeah. But it will be a Roche for the Dire. 15 to 16. This is Roche number 2, I believe. Yep, EGM solo the first one. Aegis this time goes to Axe. They gave it to the Jug first time around. And now Pycat can have that second life. He's also level 16, so Dunk getting a little bit more potent.
He's forced to run away from the Bristleback, which is, you know, ideally you want Bristleback to be running away from you and not doing any damage. But if he's able to stick on the Axe after the call, that's very problematic for him. And he wants to be able to kill people with the Blink Call, but with a Wisp in the back, and not really an easy way to get to him. Yeah, or very long-range bursts like a Finger of Death from Lion, let's say.
Up top, relocate on the tower. The TP's coming in. They've got about 5 seconds till the relocate back. The tether's going to break. Fan score taken down before he gets sent back to the base, and Avost will manage to TP out. Tower did get killed by the Bristle, so not the worst trade for NaVi, but fortunately, Van score there. Not going to make it out.
Gold lead very close to 0 after that tower. Jug picks up a Vlad's. Very nice for his team. I would have expected someone else to take it, but Dazzle is dirt poor. Shadow Demon working on a 4-staff to kite this gosh darn Bristleback. And Troll Warlord needs better defensive items of his own on top of the Vlad to try and survive this duel.
Yeah, his progression's been slowed down a lot. Only 1, 2, and 5. Has a lot of CS, but we'll have that BKB coming out before too long here. Havost really getting farmed though. 16k net worth. He started off so slow in that unfortunate tri-lane situation, but now he has more than recovered. A full Assault Cuirass. Obviously a great item on the Bristleback. Minus armor to counteract that new Vlad's. Make those Quills do even more damage.
He also has Empower, so he hits deceptively hard.
Yes.
Dendy smoked up, maybe looking for a kill on Aki over here, but it's not worth it. The RP, if he can get the Blink Skewer, it will be worth it.
He can get it on 2, then could be an option. Hops onto Loda, now the relocate comes in, Skewer away from Ake, and they try to bring down the Dazzle. They do, no grave for you, Loda. He gets fingered, BKBs, then dies instantly. Fast 2-0, coming out in favor of NaVi. The Crimson Guard's been used. Pycat thinking about an initiation, and will catch Go Black with the Berserker's call. Loses some of his mana. Go Black will be the sacrificial lamb that gets left behind to make it a 1-for-2 trade, but more space being created. Van Score and Havost pressuring that tier 2 in the mid, and you've got Phonic farming up top.
Still another kill for Legion Commander and another death for Loda. He's farming out too riskily. I think what they had to do is swap the farm. Axe farms in the lane because he has the Aegis, and then Troll takes the safer places like the Ancients, like the Muse. But at the same time, NaVi has very good ward vision around there, and he's not going to be able to avoid all the ganks due to the nature of smoke. Yeah.
NaVi clearing out the Dire jungle. Mech is up on Van Score now. And just look at these NaVi wards. They've got 2 down in this mid lane, giving them so much intel into this primary access way around the map. They're going to find another gank onto the up top as I'm looking at Radiant Vision here. Sorry, that was my bad. A 1-for-1 trade. LC up to 66 damage now. He's getting there.
He's also just bought a Ghost Scepter to deal with Potato.
Okay.
Probably needs a Diffusal on Potato to counter this. It's also just a good way to deal with a Diffusal and try and burst him down quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see LC grab Ghost Scepter that often, but it makes a lot of sense here. So good against the Jug. All right, Alliance grouping up once more. They've got this Aegis for another minute and want to make some use of it. I think they can, but they'll see dead for 15.
I don't know. This is really risky. If Havos gets like 1 or 2 kills on the supports, everyone else is going to fall. It doesn't matter if he has Aegis or not. I think this is far too risky for them to engage.
Looks like they agree. They'll just back on out. The BKB is now up on the Troll, though, so maybe that'll help Loda.
A duel, man. Duel's
Maybe. Yeah.
Especially duel plus Empower.
It'll at least stop him from, if he, well, is able to BKB, then they can't just finger him for an easy kill. But, I mean, they've killed him without finger plenty of times, so. Ooh, someone's getting a little lag here. Pycat did go for a halberd, so now a little tankier with that evasion, but has the big disarm. And useful against the LC.
Against Bristle, too.
Yeah, useful against the Bristle. Yeah.
He hits
like you
really
said, you
hard.
can't underestimate how much damage he does. He has 2 stacks of Warpath on right now, and he hits for 200 pop. And there's still a few stacks to go after that. Yeah, it really adds up quick. And he will, well, he's got 4,000 gold, so if the Bristle wants a BKB, he can have it soon.
I think he just goes for a heart.
Yeah, just raw HP.
Yeah.
This nice thing about Bristle, it's like he hits really hard, so you kind of want to disarm him, but if you disarm him, he still isn't that upset about it. He's still just running around, spamming the quills, getting in a good position. He will go for the Skull Basher, though. Not going to hard it, at least not yet.
He hasn't been focused very often, but that might switch when they see him go for this throw.
Oh, Bonnet goes in onto Loda, gets the kill again. Wisp relocates, and Pycat, they thought they could turn it around, but the Wisp catching him off guard. Ake will grave TP, no way to stop it. And, yep, there you go. Shadow Demon will make it out also.
Loda yet again.
Yeah, rinse and repeat, man.
Where is the Dazzle to help him out here? I mean, he's going to die after the grave regardless, but at least they won't give him dual damage.
Yeah.
So plus 80 damage on a Legion Commander with Empower, hitting for 270 damage.
Is under attack.
Bristleback without Empower, hitting for around 270 with 3 stacks.
Bristle. Carry Bristle, man. Skull Basher. This guy is ridiculous.
Basher's just really nice.
Oh, Potato, he walks right into it, gets hexed. He will get dueled and brought down before he can even use a Blade Fury or an Omni Slash. Oh, the Potato. That was a potato in a play right there.
But he is also going for a Basher. Though not really that much consistent damage from Alliance. Yeah, Bristleback pretty much has 100% uptime.
Merlini, there is no buyback on this Juggernaut, nor is there a dire cliff. This is Elena Barracks, I think. Pycat, he's going to come in. He'll try to make a defense. Goes for the Wisp, but NaVi have a lot of reinforcements. Huge RP from Dendi. Connects on 2. Loda and Pycat locked in place. Van Score taking a lot of damage. Loda wants to bring him down. Van Score moving around the trees. Will fall on the backside. But now can they find the recovery kills? Havos brings down Ake. Wisp will buy back to get in the fight. Dendi, skewer on 2. Brings them all back. Keeps him out of the well. Loda dueled and brought down again as Nuts sticky gooed, but will make it back to the well. That's 1 lane of barracks down. NaVi, they might stick around. Van Score relocated back in after the buyback, and we'll just head back. Leave Bristle here.
This is too big.
Cliff up in 24 seconds. This will at least be another tier 3 tower, if not another lane barrack.
Great bait by Van Score there. And without the Juggernaut, there's no way for them to stop the RP or even kill the Wisp without taking an RP.
Yeah. So it's starting to feel like we could be moving into a game 3 here. Alliance took that long game 1, and now NaVi in control of this one. About 10,000 gold, 5,000 experience in their favor as Havos picks up the Abyssal Blade. Possibly the nail in the coffin. No more buybacks available for Alliance. All NaVi need to do is win this fight, and they will take us into a game 3.
He has the 450 with Empower.
Oh, God, he's so big. Pycat comes in, gets hexed straight away, and the axe blown up. Oh, that's Ake blown up. Pardon me. Axe still alive. And, well, not for long. There's your Abyssal Blade coming out. Omni Slash bouncing around, doing some decent damage, but it simply isn't enough. Nuts goes down following the Pycat. Now the Potato gets shucked, cut up, and thrown in the stew. Loda wants to stand his ground, but forces GG out. 27, make it 28 to 19. As Alliance get wiped up again, and NaVi take a very dominant victory.
And Wisp just makes people Supermans. Bristle didn't even have any items at the start, yet he was able to dive like 3 heroes on top and escape unscathed.
That was after Alliance won the top lane. We can't forget Juggernaut got a solo kill on the LC. The tri lane went very well for the Dire. Aggro tri, they cut the wave. Axe had everything he could have wanted. 6.5-minute Vanguard. And Bristle just farmed his way back into that game, ending 14-2-12. What a performance from Havost.
Also great play from Funnick. He sacrifices his life a lot of the time to keep Loda down, and Loda was relatively unimpactful after pushing down the tower in mid. And this was with Dendy constantly leaving the lane to defend that bottom side.
All right, so a short break once again, folks, and then we've got Game 3, our final match of the day, the decider between NaVi and Alliance. Who's going to China? Right around the corner. I'm Zyori, that's Merlini. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you're enjoying the cast, and stick around, because we're coming back.